Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and I've got a great topic for you. It's how to get more affection from your spouse. Now, some of you, what you're really talking about is sex, and I'm not just talking about men. Women also crave sex. There is this misconception that that realm is a problem for men, and it's a problem for many women too. And so I'm going to address this as if you're talking about sex, but I'm going to go deeper because affection is more than just sex. Affection means that there is a physical connection and a verbal connection and a psychological connection that you crave. And it's natural for you to crave this, and it is an important part of marriage. But what has happened in our society, and I'm not blaming anybody, although you might say the main funnel for exposing what is wrong is Hollywood, and it's not their fault either. I used to work with directors and actors and screenwriters, and they're good people, but they don't understand either. You see, we have lived in a world where there's no real understanding of what we are. We're not taught. And no real understanding for sure about marriage, which is how I happened to get into this business of helping people. I used to be a divorce mediator over 20 years ago, and then I shifted my practice. Guess where all of my clients at that time came from? Were from couples counselors, marriage therapists. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're talking about. In fact, here's a great way of me illustrating what I'm saying. What do you think love is? Think about how you have felt love. Now, if you look it up, the definition promoted by these psychologists, so-called experts, is that love is an emotion and an increased like. An increased like. But you've experienced love and it just blows your mind, which is a good way to say it because it so transcends your mind that your mind can't possibly wrap itself around love. It is not merely an emotion, it is the ultimate experience of life, is love. And that's why you got married. And so you're craving this love, and you think you will receive it through expressions of affection, including sex. And Hollywood promotes sex as a recreational thing. So you won't get it there anyway. You got to go to the other side of this. You got to get underneath it. And you got to go, I got married to experience love and happiness. Because that's the truth. I want love and happiness, and you should have it. How do I achieve love and happiness? Don't worry about the expressions of it, i.e. affection, because it'll come naturally when you learn how to love unconditionally. And this is the answer. This is the key. You learn how to love unconditionally. What's in your way, ironically, is your mind. The mind is a go-between. It's a go-between for the body, which you possess, and it's a go-between from your soul. Ideally, we're supposed to align our minds with our soul, filling it with love. Unfortunately, because of the body, this is getting a little complicated, I know, but it's important stuff. The body's biological. Every cell in your body is striving for survival. And you know this to be true. So you put the trillions of cells together. It's constantly pinging the mind. Watch out for this. This is dangerous. Be suspicious of that. And what happens is that clutter in your mind is blocking your heart, your soul, from opening up. If you are able to transcend the mind, and this is what I teach. I've been teaching this for over 20 years to individuals. When you're able to transcend this, when you're able to open your heart, you're in seventh heaven. And it's God's intention. I'm not speaking for God, but it's clear. It's God's intention for you to be happy all the time. I'll go further. He created marriage so us normal people can experience unconditional love like his saints experience unconditional love. The only difference between us and them is that we're busy in the world and we haven't focused our minds just on seeking that love and joy from God. But we can have it by seeking that love and joy within our marriage. It's a little bit complicated, I know, when I hear myself talking about this. So read one of my books. Definitely subscribe to this channel so you can learn about it. Read one of my books. Peruse our website. If you really need a lot of help, take the course for men or the course for women. It'll blow your mind what your marriage can provide for you. It's phenomenal. And we've got thousands of people who have had this experience. Just read our testimonials. So I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Like this video, leave a comment if you want. God bless you. Join me again, and take care.